A gentle rain tapped against the hospital window as Sarah sat alone in the waiting room. Her hands trembled as she stared at the surgery room doors. Inside, the man she loved was fighting for his life. Every second felt like an hour. Every breath felt heavy. Sarah closed her eyes and whispered a prayer. As she waited, memories flooded her mind. Memories of how it all began. 5 years earlier, Sarah was just an ordinary girl living in a small village. Life was never easy. She worked in a local bakery, earning barely enough to survive. Every morning she woke before sunrise. Every evening, she returned home exhausted. Yet she never complained. She believed that better days would come. Then one afternoon, a stranger walked into the bakery. His name was Michael. He was kind, humble, and carried a warm smile that could brighten even the darkest day. Unlike many customers, he took the time to talk to Sarah.
Everything looks and smells amazing.
Thank you. It is all fresh from the oven.
I think I came to the right place.
I can't wait to build our life together.
It's going to be everything we ever wanted.
Michael wanted to become an engineer. Sarah dreamed of opening her own bakery someday. Together, they planned a life filled with happiness. But life has a way of testing even the strongest hearts. One evening, while returning home from work, Michael was involved in a terrible accident. A speeding truck crashed into his motorcycle. The impact left him critically injured. Sarah rushed to the hospital the moment she heard the news. When she saw him lying unconscious, connected to machines, her world shattered. Days later, doctors delivered devastating news.
Sarah, Michael will need multiple surgeries.
Sarah felt hopeless. She had no savings, no wealthy relatives, no one to help. But she refused to give up. Because love does not surrender when things become difficult. It fights. It sacrifices. It endures. The very next day, Sarah began searching for work. She took every job she could find. She cleaned houses. She washed dishes. She worked late nights in restaurants. She barely slept. She barely ate. Every dollar she earned went directly toward Michael's treatment. Months passed. Still, the bills continued to grow. One night, Sarah sat beside Michael's hospital bed. He had finally regained consciousness. Though weak, he managed to smile.
You look tired.
I'm fine.
No, you're not. She looked away. Tears filled her eyes. Michael reached for her hand.
You have done enough.
I haven't done enough. My future is you.
Those words broke Michael's heart, because he knew how much she had sacrificed. What he didn't know was that Sarah was about to sacrifice even more. A week later, she received an unexpected offer. A wealthy businessman was searching for a caregiver for his disabled daughter. The salary was enormous, enough to cover Michael's remaining surgeries. But there was a catch. The job required moving overseas for 2 years. No visits, no vacations, no exceptions. Sarah spent the entire night crying.
Accepting this job will save Michael. Michael, they offered me that position overseas.
You should go.
You have to. I can't leave you. Michael gently wiped away her tears. If your sacrifice gives us a chance at a future, then it's worth it. Sarah felt her heart break. A month later, she boarded a plane. As it rose into the sky, she looked out the window and cried harder than she ever had before. For 2 years, Sarah lived thousands of miles away. Every day, she cared for the businessman's daughter. Every paycheck she earned went directly toward Michael's medical expenses. Life became a cycle of work, loneliness, and hope. The only thing that kept her going were Michael's letters. Every week, he wrote to her. He told her about his recovery, his therapy sessions, his determination to walk again. Sarah treasured every letter. She read them over and over. Whenever she felt alone, his words reminded her why she was fighting. Then tragedy struck again. One winter evening, Sarah received terrible news. She lost her job overnight. Panic filled her heart. Without work, she couldn't continue sending money. Desperate, she searched everywhere for employment. Days turned into weeks. Money became scarce. Hope began slipping away. One evening, as she sat alone in a tiny apartment, she received a phone call. It was Michael. His voice sounded stronger than ever. "Sarah?" She smiled through tears. "Michael, I have something to tell you." "What is it?" There was a pause.
Sarah, it's Michael. I'm working again.
Oh my God, Michael, really? I'm so incredibly happy for you.
Tears streamed down her face. Years of sacrifice. Years of pain. Years of struggle. Finally, something good had happened. For the first time in a long time, she felt hope. Months later, Sarah finally returned home. Her heart raced as she stepped off the bus. She looked around for Michael, but he wasn't there. Confused, she checked her phone. A message appeared. "Meet me at the old bridge." She immediately ran. The bridge overlooked the river where they had shared countless sunsets. As she approached, she saw a familiar figure standing at the center. Michael, standing, without crutches, without assistance, standing on his own. Sarah stopped. Tears filled her eyes. Michael smiled. Then he began walking toward her. Step by step. Each step represented every sacrifice she had made. Every sleepless night. Every tear. Every moment of pain. When he finally reached her, Sarah threw her arms around him. Neither spoke. Neither needed to. Their tears said everything. After several moments, Michael gently pulled away. Michael slowly knelt on one knee. Her hands flew to her mouth. "Sarah," he said. His voice trembled with emotion. "When I was lying in that hospital bed, I wanted to give up." Tears rolled down his cheeks. "But every sacrifice you made gave me strength." He opened a small box. Inside was a ring. "You gave up years of your life so I could have mine." His voice cracked. "You are the definition of true love." Sarah was already crying.
Will you marry me?
Yes, I will.
The answer escaped instantly, without hesitation, without doubt. Yes. Michael slipped the ring onto her finger. The setting sun painted the sky with shades of gold and orange. For the first time in years, there was no pain, no distance, no fear, only love. A year later, they married in a small ceremony surrounded by family and friends. As Sarah walked down the aisle, she realized something powerful.
Real love is not about a profession.
It is not about grand promises. Real love is choosing someone every day, even when life becomes difficult. It is standing beside them when everyone else walks away. It is sacrificing for their happiness without expecting anything in return. Because the deepest love is often revealed during the hardest battles. And sometimes, the greatest love stories are not the ones that begin perfectly. They are the ones that survive every storm. As Michael and Sarah shared their first dance, he whispered softly,
You saved my life.
No,
"No." She squeezed his hand.
we save each other's.
And beneath the warm glow of the lights, surrounded by the people they loved, they began the next chapter of their story together. A story built on deep love. A story built on sacrifice. A story that would last forever.
Before you go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new love story filled with romance, drama, and happy endings.